up? It's Amaj back here another video, and we're about to get to WWE urban legends that were actually true. Man, I don't know of any other legends besides like other regular superstars telling the truths in interviews, but we'll just get straight into this video because I'm not gonna keep yapping.
Remember the wrestling manager Mr. Fuji? Allegedly, a wrestler owed Fuji money but refused to pay up. As the story goes, Fuji got revenge on this wrestler by inviting him to dinner. Here's what happened next.
Fuji got to Morocco and said, "Hey, tonight we're gonna have a special meal tonight." He said, "I'm inviting so-and-so over." He said, "Oh, okay." He said, "We're gonna have teriyaki tonight." Teriyaki. Oh, Fuji could cook, right? That was his rap. He was a real good cook. So apparently, they brought the guy over, and he had the teriyaki all set up in the kitchen. Don got ready to get his teriyaki, and Fuji said, No, Don, you get that of this one." All right. So he goes and gets teriyaki. And they're eating it, and so he serves the other guy teriyaki. And they're eating. He says, "Boy, Fuji's teriyaki is great, man." He says, "Nobody can cook like you. That's great, man. Oh, it's good." He says, "What kind of teriyaki?" That's the best. He said, "That's a special teriyaki I got." "What do you mean?" He says, It's a special called Bow Wow teriyaki."
Oh, God.
Fuji gets up, right? Goes to the kitchen, grabs a garbage can, takes the top off it, reaches in and grabs his dog head. And it's his little pet dog. He's feeding him his own pet dog. The guy screams and yells, gets sick and leaves. Within a few days, the word is I think the guy leaves the territory.
This next story,
Nigga, what the fuck were they doing back in the day, my nigga? Oh shit. This nigga fed him his own dog? Yo, this story right here is really not letting those racial rumors put to bed right there. Well, in that case, that's fucking crazy. Ain't no way. I'm sorry. That nigga probably just telling a joke, but ain't no way Mr. Fuji would have did that. Oh my God, that's disgusting. Over a disagreement? That proves that them old niggas back in the day were just going hard back then. They didn't care who they affect. They don't care what happens, bro. They go teach you a fucking lesson. Oh, back in the day, wrestlers crazy.
is straight out of a true crime documentary. In the 1980s, Hulk Hogan was a rising star, and every wrestling company wanted him on their roster. Hogan was originally a part of the American Wrestling Association, or AWA. However, Hulk Hogan had issues with the AWA's owner, Vern Gagne. Ultimately, the Hulkster left the AWA and joined Vince McMahon's company, WWE. This angered Vern Gagne, and he devised a plan. The WWE champion at the time, the Iron Sheik, was scheduled to have a match against Hulk Hogan for the title. Allegedly, Gagne offered to pay Sheik $100,000 to legitimately break Hogan's leg during the match. So, was it true? Well, here's the real story.
That was 100% true because 1 week before I go wrestling with Hulk Hogan, my coach, Mr. Gagne, called me and he told me, "Costro, and don't drop the belt to Hulk Hogan, break his leg, bring the belt to Minnesota, myself and Bill Watts and Jimmy Crockett, we all gonna take care of you $100,000. I take the Kennedy McMahon, senior, junior, in the private locker room. Before I go in the ring, I tell him who called me and who offered me that much money to break the Hulk Hogan leg, take the belt to Minnesota. But I wanna let you know, the hand fit me, I don't cut that hand. That's because I didn't go and I didn't ever cross the WWF.
Wrestlers, especially from the older generation,
They lucky the damn Iron Sheik has so much integrity to protect them. He could have just broke that nigga Hulk Hogan leg, and we all know how frustrating Hulk Hogan has been over the years. We heard the stories, bro, but like in that case, just for that nigga leaving the damn company for WWE, come on now. You want him to break his leg? This is what I keep saying. Back in the day, wrestling was just fucking crazy. That was a whole different era before everybody. Holy shit.
enjoyed the company of women. However, rumor has it that Tony Atlas was into some unique stuff. Allegedly, Mr. USA enjoyed having women in high heels dance on his face. Is that true? Here's the answer from the horse's mouth.
Okay, not high heels.
Gotcha.
Tennis shoes.
Really?
And my favorite is Vans. And what a psychologist told me one time when I asked him about it, he said because I was what they call a late starter. Because I didn't start walking until I was 3 years old because my legs were not strong enough to support me. So I was almost 3 years old before I started walking. So because of that, I always was hanging around. They had babysitters come in while my mother was at work and always around their feet. So I got an infatuation with women's feet, but they always wore tennis shoes because they was working class women.
Andre the Giant was a legendary drinker. There was even an urban legend.
That nigga, freaky ass old nigga. Oh shit, hey man, niggas like feet, bro.
They drank 117 cans of beer in a single sitting. Andre was asked about it, and here was his response.
Is it true that you, in one sitting, drank 117 beers?
Yes, one night.
And did that? Were you drunk at the end of that?
I don't remember. I think I passed out.
Okay.
That was, if that story is true. Okay, well, okay. I'm pretty sure that story is true. It's Andre the Giant, for crying out loud. I can't even get past one beer or even utter to drink it. Beer is fucking disgusting. I'm sorry.
This next urban legend is really bizarre and pretty nasty, so I'm just gonna let former WWE wrestler, the genius Lanny Poffo, explain the whole thing.
This girl, Skinny Lynn, she was the loveliest girl I fell in love with her. I was young and stupid. She was hot. They called her Skinny Lynn. Pay that no mind. She was beautiful. And somewhere during the sexual intercourse, I was having some fun with her and we were having a good time. I did this little party trick I can do. I grabbed my penis and put it in my mouth, and she flipped. Then when I got to the next town, everybody knew my dick size, everybody knew my habitat and my habits, and I remember one of the wrestlers brings me into the locker room and he says, "Lanny, did you suck your own dick for Skinny Lynn?" And I said, "Yes." He says, "Let me see." So I grabbed it and showed him, and he said, "That is the most disgusting thing I've ever seen."
This next one is one of WWE.
Okay, why the hell did you want to see? Okay, the whole situation is weird. I get it. The whole situation is weird with this nigga doing that whole thing of, sucking his own dick. But what? Why did you just say, "Oh, let me see"? What type of fucking nigga wants to see that? I'm thinking that nigga's just the most weirdest nigga of all right there. Forget the nigga sucking his own dick, but alright. I can't take this shit. This shit crazy.
Most famous urban legends. In the mid to late 90s, WWE's competitor, WCW, was rising in popularity. In fact, WCW was beating them in weekly TV viewership, and WWE was at risk of going out of business. WWE needed a breakout star to regain its fan base and keep the company alive. The answer was a rising talent named Stone Cold Steve Austin. The plan was to have him win the WWE Championship at WrestleMania 14 and usher in a new era. However, backstage, Shawn Michaels, the champion, had a bad attitude about losing the title and wasn't cooperating. People were legitimately worried that once the time came, Michaels wouldn't do business and sabotage Austin's big moment. The story goes that The Undertaker was backstage during Michaels and Austin's WrestleMania match with his fists taped up. If Shawn didn't do what he was supposed to, then The Undertaker was ready to legitimately fight him. For years, this was an urban legend amongst wrestling fans. However, after retiring, Undertaker came clean about the whole thing.
If business wasn't done, something was going to get done. However it turned out or whoever got involved, I was dead set on doing absolutely something.
Ludwig Borga.
That nigga was about to punch that nigga, bro. I don't know. We all heard so many stories of that nigga Shawn Michaels not agreeing, as they said. But, to confirm that, he was about to fucking punch the shit out of that nigga if he wouldn't do that. Man, that's an honorable... Low-key, that's an honorable nigga right there, man. I fuck with Taker.
Is a pretty obscure wrestler today. However, when he made his WWE debut in 1993, he was a dominant wrestler, winning 29 of his 31 televised matches. However, WWE probably prefers you don't remember Borga. Rumor had it that Ludwig had a Nazi symbol tattooed on his body that he kept hidden.
Borga had a great look, but he was a miserable human being. People didn't want to work with him. He made people around him uncomfortable. And then when we finally realized he had the SS tattoo on his calf, things started going downhill from there.
For the kids out there who weren't around The SS was Hitler's private army that committed many of the atrocities at Hitler's behest in Nazi Germany.
A lot of WWE urban legends involve crazy and sometimes
So many of these wrestlers got so many hidden backstories and hidden secrets, but like, why would you not put the tattoo in like a hard to see place or something, or just say you don't want to wrestle in like trunks or something, but like, damn, bro's a secret mustache man. Can't say the other one or they go cut that part.
disgusting backstage stories, and this is one of them. Throughout his career, both as a wrestler and as a commentator, Jerry the King Lawler would always have a crown with him. Well, back in the 90s, a rumor began that, backstage, wrestlers would find the King's crown and use it to go to the bathroom. I wish this one weren't true, but here's the answer.
You remember when the Lawler first came in and said somebody his crown? I wants the door! Percy wants the door! What are you gonna do? I'm gonna take a Jerry's crown. Oh, God, I was proud now. You know who did it? That was a fabulous thing to do, wasn't it? Stephen Kern. Where's Steve Kern now? He's an agent for the WWE. He's shitting Jerry Lawler's crown. I love Stephen Kern. He won't be mad at me telling the world, but the world probably already knows.
That's pretty gross, but this one...
What the fuck, bro? Imagine coming back and they shit in your whole crown. They disrespect you, your whole gimmick. Oh my god, bro, shit in the crown, bro. There's so much wild ass shit going on back in the day, bro. That shit would never fly. That shit would never fly in today's WWE, in today's wrestling world at all, bro. That shit would be shoot up online and people would be canceled. Man, that's how soft it is. But like in that case, people need to be soft because what type of nigga shits in another man's crown? Come on, bruh.
Is the most disgusting one of them all. You have been warned. During WWE's Attitude Era, there was a story going around that Mark Henry had a sandwich backstage. While Henry was away, someone pooped in the sandwich, and Henry ate it. Again, gross, but that's the story.
Bro, what is with these stories of just pooping in people's stuff? You pooping in a sandwich? Bro. All right. This video is weird already, bro. Urban legends, urban freaky weird ass legends. He should have probably named this shit, bro. What's with the pooping? Come on, man.
X-Pac is credited as the one who did it, but here's what he claims.
All right, the Mark Henry shit, was it yours?
No, it was not. I wasn't even in the company at the time.
Why do you get so much credit for it?
Because of my reputation for being a shit bandit, and the fact that when we did the Nation of Domination parody, the DX parody, I played Mark Henry, and I said my quote was, "Hey, hey, hey, I smell what you're cooking."
That's crazy right there. That's literal blackface. I don't care if you call me sensitive for that. That's literal blackface, my nigga. Come on now.
It smells like shit, but I'll eat some anyway. Mark came up to me after I get back from the segment and was like, "Did you say I ate a shit sandwich?" And I'm like, "No, Mark, I didn't," which I didn't. But I was kind of referencing it. I knew about the incident. It wasn't me. It was one of the other boys.
But you, so you weren't Mark Henry, but you do admit to being...
I can tell you the story. I wasn't there for the story, but it was hilarious. Apparently, he told everybody, "Nobody better touch my sandwich. I'm going to go to the ring. When I come back, this sandwich better still be here." And I guess it was a meatball sandwich from Subway. And so somebody shit on it and then put it back together, and he ate the whole thing and then licked his fingers afterwards.
Oh my God.
And he went, "That's what I thought."
That's...
Oh my fucking gosh. Well, this video was disturbing. A bunch of shit bandits running around WWE locker room back in the day, and I don't know what else to say to that. Well, this video was weird and disturbing. Well, I'm gonna see you in the next WWE video. You want me to react to more? Just suggest some in the comments if you want. But shit was weird. Hey, I'll catch y'all later, man.